Bro,
That's
I'm
true,
just
man.
saying, yeah, if we can win against the team that had a midfield of Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri, and Bernardo Silva, imagine what we can do against the midfield of Odegaard, Xhaka, and Partey, bro. You telling
But
me
wait,
because that midfield ain't better than City's midfield, bro. And
but
the way we were
it's
all
not.
scared of that Man City team, bro, they went up 1-0, we came back and won 2-1. If we can do that against City, we can do that against Arsenal.
Having a moment of therapy, healing from the pains we caused them at the weekend. I get it. But look at the statement he made. So, because Manchester United won against Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, and Rodri, their midfield is superior. So, if you go by that logic, let's go by that logic, because I like to argue with logic, and let's just follow that trail of thought, right? So, by that logic, Southampton beating Man City, right, in the Carabao Cup. So, Southampton's midfielders are better than Man City midfielders, Arsenal midfielders, Manchester United midfielders, Brighton midfielders. Just because in a one-off game, they beat Manchester City. By that logic, Brentford beating Man U earlier this season makes their midfield better than Manchester United, Arsenal, Brighton, and Newcastle. This is so appalling. I get it. See, do they believe what they're saying, or is it just being mischievous or outlandish or disrespecting their subscriber base? Because I don't call them fans. Or disrespecting your members who are subscribed to these guys. That logic is flawed. Anybody can beat anybody in a one-off game. Like the FA Cup full of upsets, right? We love the FA Cup. The cup competition full of upset and surprises. But at the same time, we know that on a good day, Manchester City midfielders are better, are superior as a collection to Manchester City's midfielder are superior to Manchester United midfielder. Yes, they won against Manchester City on that day, but it doesn't make them superior. Manchester City dominated the game. That's like you the Southampton logic. That's like the Brentford logic. By that logic, if Brentford beats any top 6 team, automatically their midfielders are better than the top 6 teams' midfield, which we know it's a lie. On paper, on grass, it's a lie. But we know football is a funny game. Anything can happen. This is embarrassing. This is very embarrassing. We know what happened during the match. Arsenal took them to pieces. We won that match convincingly. We know this season, Partey, Odegaard, and Xhaka have been the best midfield trio in the English Premiership based on this season. The table tells you that. The form tells you that. Arsenal are playing the best football. Arsenal are out of the summit. You are leading the second place with 5 points. So on what metric do you think, because you guys had a victory over Man City, you came from behind to win Man City, that means your midfield is better than Man City. So automatically it's better than Arsenal. That is so childish. That is so poor to have that kind of logic. I'm so ashamed. Rant is there, Side is there, grinning and gloating, supporting a very poor logic. Very bang average logic. A logic that doesn't make sense. I'm sure if he reviews that video, he'll be embarrassed for himself. There is no way Casemiro, Fred, or McTominay, or a combination of Bruno, Casemiro, again they have Eriksen, are better than Partey, Xhaka, and Odegaard. No, if I'm tripping, let me know in the comment section. Do you think there's any midfield in English Premiership on current form, based on this season? I'm not saying on last season, based on this season, that are better than the Arsenal midfield? Let me know. Show me the metric. By what metric are we measuring the performances of which midfield is better? Based on what? Because you go based on the table, you come on, it's there. Based on the points, based on how we play, chances created. Come on, let's be real. There is no midfield that is better in English Premiership right now than the Arsenal midfield. If you disagree, let me know respectfully. We can debate this, have this conversation respectfully. Respectfully. Because I just put that logic to shreds. It doesn't make sense. As bad as it is that Manchester United lost to Brentford, we know Manchester United midfield is better than the Brentford midfield. We know that Manchester United will not go and sign the Brentford midfielders. They will not. We know that. So that logic is so flawed. Very flawed. Guys, if you like my content and you subscribe, do me a favor by subscribing to the channel and make sure you like the video. It's very, very helpful for the channel growth and the upgrading. And do not forget to make sure notification bells are turned on. I'll see you guys on the next one.